Armez, let's go, baby. Okay, arms, new fighter, right? The music. What's going on? It's like, wait, it's like a race course looking thing? No. Okay, it's like a French restaurant. I see what's going on. It's gonna be the, okay. Oh, man, look at, what? Oh, it's a chick. That's awesome. She's a clown? And she got, like, the big pants. Oh, my gosh, wait, look at those. She has nunchuck arms. Oh, that's what those things are. Those things look awesome. I see how, so when you charge it up, they spin up, and then we throw it. Oh, it deflects. Oh, that is so freaking cool. And then she's, okay, she got a Hydra variant. Looks like, oh, it's the blinding jelly. Oh, it's got the stamp, though. That's so cool. And then it looks like a light version of the Guardian, I guess. Oh, it's an ice version. Oh, she can bounce. Wait, that was the biggest surprise. She just, like, gets all huge. And, like, is that just, like, super defense? Oh, she can bounce when she lands. That's actually pretty cool. I was about to say, like, what's her gimmick? I see her pants. I remember them talking about inflatable pants. That is so cool. And the special move. Awesome. Yeah, you know what? ARMS version 3. I actually like her a lot. She's pretty cool. Hey everybody, I'm Jammer, and they just barely announced, or at Gamescom, they showed off a new ARMS trailer for a new character coming to the game in version 3. They didn't say when version 3 is coming. I mean, maybe I just missed it. I don't know. There's maybe a press release somewhere saying coming out next month, next few weeks, whatever. But anyways, it's a new trailer for ARMS. It was actually pretty cool. I mean, me personally, I have not touched ARMS since Splatoon 2's release. I touched on this in a previous video too, talking about like how Splatoon 2 kind of just trumped over the ARMS hype essentially. It didn't really let it grow and expand and live longer. I don't know, it's like, because at least I know a lot of people on my side. We played ARMS a ton when it came out. Once Splatoon 2 came, I haven't looked back since, except for one or two times. But it's still a great game. Don't get me wrong. The big problem was the updates were taking as long as they were to come out. You know, like the new characters and stages, which looks like we're finally getting here in the form of Lola Pop, the brand new fighter coming to ARMS. Comes with a set of 3 brand new arms, just like the previous character, and a brand new stage. I like this one, because this is the one we didn't know was going to be coming. I mean, like, Max Brass, we already knew he was a thing. We saw him in pre-release direct footage trailers. We already knew he was a boss in-game, so we could see how he fought, what his special ability was, what his arms did, you know. But this is all new. Lollipop, all brand new. She was part of a rumor a little while back, slash leak, where they talked about a candy-oriented character, and this seems to be it. What is her arms? I missed that. Was it like Laffy Taffy? Ah, man, I'm gonna have to look back at the footage. We also saw some like weird fuzzy footage posted on like a GIF in Twitter where it's like trying to like hint and show off what's going on there. It was terrible. You couldn't see anything. I was gonna do a video on it, but I'm like, you can't even tell what's going on here. You could see the big pants, but that was about it. And yeah, so what I didn't really expect was she's clown oriented. Not the biggest fan of clowns, just say that right now. But I think they actually pulled off her design pretty well, and I do actually like her. I like her. Like, she has a pretty good look. I love her smile at the end of the trailer. She like bows and she's got the little clown smile going on, you know. The nose does freak me out because it, you know, it's too clownish, if you know what I mean. But I don't know. I thought it's a pretty good design of her character. I think her special ability is very interesting, where it's she got those balloon pants and she can inflate. But while she can inflate, she can also do that in air and drop and bounce. I think she drops like faster. While she blocks, she's inflated, which I don't know what that even means. Does that mean she can't get grabbed? Does that mean, I don't know, she deflects more hits? Which, I don't know, at least when she's blocking. Because in the air anyways, it's pretty obvious that when she turns into ball form, she can drop down and bounce, you know? Like, kind of like a Ribbon Girl type thing where they drop from the air to the ground really quick, which is great for mix-ups. I do like that a lot about characters that have that ability. I guess I need to research or be explained more a little bit how this drop, dash, bounce ability works, I guess. I mean, it looks interesting, and that's the thing I missed about not playing ARMS in a while, is how unique all their character attributes are and stuff like that. That's one thing I have to give compliment to that game. It's super awesome. Each character is so diverse from the rest of the cast. But let's talk about quickly the stage. It looks like it's like a little French-ish candy shop type thing going on. I don't know. They had like French kind of music playing. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. But anyways, the point is there was the candy. There was people who had, it almost looked like shoot, what's it called? The beam hat from Kirby, the 2 jester hat things. That was what the fans were wearing of the candy or lollipop girl. So it's like, I was like, first I was like, wait, Kirby? No, you know. So that stage is kind of cool. I think how it's oriented is it's a, what's going on? Is it like I first thought it was gonna be like, it looked like a racetrack because it had like a bunch of winding avenues. But I think what's going on is it's a Y shape, where it's got one hallway and it divides, and then it has two little forks coming out, and then they kind of just dead end there. Initially, I thought it went all the way around, but I'm like, well, that's a little too big of a map. Like, you could just be hiding on the other side of that block, you know, and like fighters way over there if you're playing like a 3 or 4 player match, and that wouldn't be fun. So I think it's gonna be hallway oriented. So kind of like, no matter, unless you're in like the middle of the crosshairs, like it's gonna be a little bit wider area, but once you get into a hallway, it gets really narrow. Your ability to move around kind of gets hindered, which is really cool. I actually like that idea. I wonder if there's any other gimmicks. I didn't see anything else in the trailer. Actually, obviously, only had a reaction to it. I didn't watch it over again. But I didn't see if there's any other gimmicks, like a spring-loaded thing, like Springman Stage, or like a little trampoline, like in Master Mummies, or something along the lines of that. I think that's the gimmick is its hallways and like, you know, getting really close in with your opponent, which I do like. It's very different from all the rest of the stages for sure. So let's talk about her arms. So unlike Max Brass, well, no, I guess Max Brass did only have one unique arm. I'm trying to think back, because Nade, that was the unique arm. I was thinking about the fist. The fire fist was unique, but it's not. It's a regular toasty. It does have different arcs though, but its elemental tribute is unique. That was the thing that kind of makes me up. And then the whammer, he has the slammer or something like that, which is a fire tribute whammer basically. And she has a similar thing. So this might be a trend we'll see for future characters for arms, where it'll be one unique arm, or maybe 2-ish, and then the other ones will be but like redos of previous arms with different elemental attributes and abilities and stuff like that. Which that's fine with. It doesn't all have to be unique. I mean, every character has a bunch of shares. Every character in the game has like arms that they share across, you know, the other fighters and stuff like that, dependent on elemental attribute, and it does mix up the gameplay a lot. So I think it's fine that way. Anyways, let's talk about the arms. The first one, her unique one, the little nunchuck one. This one's actually kind of interesting. At first I was thinking it was like the spinner one, that, you know, Spinman, Ribbit, what's his name? Springman, yeah, Springman has, as well as, oh my gosh, I almost called him Hydra, Kid Cobra. Every time, man. It looks like when you charge it up, they actually spin up like nunchucks. So freaking cool. And apparently you can actually use those spinners, or the spinning nunchucks, to deflect punches, which is interesting. I mean, obviously you can still deflect punches with any other punch, but the point being is like you can deflect it out of the way and then throw that punch while it's still spinning. Pretty cool actually. I wonder how the arc will change for a charged up punch versus a non-charged up punch. Because obviously if you don't spin it and you just throw it, will it just be like a regular whack, kind of maybe the arc of like a Slap-O-Mander, or maybe a little less wide of an arc, but something that just comes down and slams down. And then when you charge it up, it's more straight and it spins, and then it can like deflect the hits when it's coming at it. That'd be pretty cool. I think it looks like a medium arm in my opinion, and it was deflecting medium arms. I think that's a special ability of this arm. It's a medium arm that can still deflect medium arms as long as it's in the spin form anyways. And I think it'll be pretty useful, to be honest. I actually think it's pretty cool. So let's go on to our next one, which is the... Oh, it's basically a Hydra, which is Kid Cobra's arm, but it has the goo attribute from the Blorb, which is awesome because Blorb was the only Blorb, or blindness. Blindness is the elemental name. Blindness is the only element in the game that has a single arm that has it, which is the Blorb itself. In exception to, I guess, whatever we can consider, what's his name? The new fist for what's his name? Oh my gosh, I just said it. Captain Falcon's dad. Max Brass. Good lord. Why did that take so long to remember? His is technically still fire, but it's like a different type of fire because it does more damage. But it's still technically fire, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Blindness finally getting another arm with it. And this is actually pretty cool because it's quick. And it's got a different animation than how the Blorb operates. When the Blorb hits you, it kind of splats on your face and then obviously leaves you blinded. With this stamp thing, excuse me, it's like a stamp in the this new Hydra-esque arm. Where it shoots out its tri-shot, on a vertical arc, just like the Hydra, but when it hits, when it's charged up, it leaves like 3 little stamps on your screen, which is so cool. I honestly, because I was kind of thinking like if it's Blorb, or if it's Blindness attribute, I was kind of thinking, oh, it'd just be splatter, just like, you know, the other element, like not really change it that much. And that little tiny attention to detail, it's so cute, and it's like pretty fun. You got the little like outline of the stamp on your screen and stuff. That threw me off so much. I was like, that's a cool arm, and I know a lot of people who loved the Hydra and loved using that. Playing and did really good with it. It's a really awesome for any character coming at you, you can get them in the air or on the ground with that. And I think using this one might be even better with a and give more, what's it called? Usability, and give really more utility to the blindness attribute, because it's really not used that much just because the blorb is as slow as it is, and because of its bouncing nature, it kind of like ruins the ability to be able to change the arcs, which are, you know, you need those to be able to hit players because people are, it's so easy to dodge straight punches, you know. Sometimes they work, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's go on to our third and final arm, which is, oh, it's a Guardian variant, which is kind of cool. So basically, but it has ice attribute. It looks like a little, like, laser net? I don't know, it's like a force field type deal. And, like, you know how much I love my Guardian arms. I think those things are hilarious. It's so much fun. So maybe when she comes out, we'll have to use some double, whatever these are called, double snow guardians or whatever, and have to use those things. That look is awesome. As far as if it differs any other ways from the Guardian, like if it's a little bit quicker or anything, I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't really tell from just the trailer. We'll obviously know when we actually have it in our hands. Which it makes sense if it is a little bit different in that way. But as far as the elemental attribute, that's enough to kind of change and mix things up. And I personally, I'm one who prefers snow attribute over ice, or yeah, ice attribute over electricity anyways, just because it leaves your opponent vulnerable longer. Obviously, they can act out of it a little more rather than being completely deactivated, but then it gives you a little more time to react and grab them wherever you try to do. So I think this might be superior to the regular Guardian. Not entirely sure. Overall, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm glad ARMS is finally getting some more content, man. Like, it's been too long. It's been since Max Brass, and that's honestly the kind of bummer about that community right now, is like, if it had more frequent updates and more reason to keep coming back to play, I think it would have been more active, at least in my gaming life. I know a lot of people are still playing it. I kind of discount it and saying no one's playing it. People are still playing it, you know, but definitely not as active as it was when the game first came out, because Splatoon really just took that online Nintendo, like, mantle, basically. But what do you guys think about Lola Pop? Are you looking forward to her? I'm interested to see what her alternate costumes are going to kind of look like, because we saw her regular, like, orange or yellow pants, the red clothes for, like, clown and stuff like that. I could see her getting, you know, the bubble gum, the pink and blue variant. I could see her maybe getting a black. Could I see a black one? I don't know. I hope they go really crazy and give her, like, polka dots and stuff. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments what you think about Lola Pop and her new arm types too. I think it's definitely her. The nunchucks got some utility. I'd love to see how that's going to operate in the game. Potentially even new fighters getting that later down the road with like some sort of element to it. That'd be kind of cool as well. I think my favorite of her three though is the stamp one, just because of that little feature where it like stamps on the screen. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments. Give this video a big awesome like, and if you haven't already, subscribe for tons more on Nintendo. I guess then tons more on Nintendo, Switch, and ARMS. I obviously will continue to keep playing this as updates keep rolling out, but I mean, I just kind of lost interest after not having enough new stuff to play, and Splatoon 2 offered a little bit more of that for me anyways. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing as her, bringing her back for a live stream, maybe a video or two about her or something like that. Should be a lot of fun. Alright guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!